My name is Mara Feingold. I own Wednesday 7, which is a restaurant industry specialist marketing creative agency. We work with restaurants, festivals, hotels in the Bay Area and nationally to provide a different array of services. One of the things that we really hang our hat on is the idea of the importance of personalizing a customer's experience and finding the tools that allow us to do that in a really positive way. My clients, Tomatina, which is an Italian restaurant that has 8 Bay Area locations. Their loyalty program was successful, I think, but also extremely cumbersome. A lot of work for the internal team. You know, we had these old cards where people would come in. The customers actually had to go through another process of registering those cards online. We had thousands of customers that actually did that extra step, and thousands, tens of thousands of customers who got the cards and then never registered their card. One of the things that I've felt has been really positive about working with the Thanx team is that, you know, Caroline, our account manager, really is part of our team. And so part of the process of the transition was really looking at their current program, thinking about it in a very custom way, and then talking specifically about how that was going to translate over to Thanx. How were we going to correspond with our customers? How many times were we going to reach out to them? What did that look like for the registered customers, and what did it look like for the customers that were unregistered, where we didn't even have their email information? It was incredibly helpful to have people on the Thanx side helping us create that strategy so that it was very seamless, and as seamless as it could be for our customers. Is the feedback feature, which for me, as somebody who's constantly looking at online feedback, and one of the things that we do for Tomatina is reply to all of their Yelp reviews. We look at their Google reviews, we look at their Facebook reviews, and all of that feedback is very public, and sometimes it can be really challenging as a business owner to figure out how to handle feedback like that, which is not necessarily directed at the business owner, it's directed at the general public. The fact that we have a tool now for customers to immediately share their feedback after they've dined with us. They get those push notifications, and they're able to send us, you know, just either a score from 1 to 10, or they're able to send us some typed out feedback. You know, that comes directly to us in the moment, and I think that if a customer feels heard immediately after they've dined with us, it might be able to prevent a public display of negative feedback, which I really think is valuable, and I reply to all of the feedback that we get on Thanx. Show the restaurants, you know, where we might need to improve. So if one particular restaurant, in compared to the other ones, is getting a lower NPS, I can use that information to help them make operational changes. For instance, the complaints that might come through that are things that we can easily fix. If a customer writes to us and says that their pasta was bland, and I know the exact date and time that they came to the restaurant, and I know the restaurant that they went to, I can come back to my team and come back to the chef and say, at the Alameda restaurant on Saturday, you're putting out pasta that's bland, and what can we do to look at our recipes and to make sure that they're being followed correctly, and make sure that we have the tools to support our teams in making the food perfect every time. It's invaluable to be able to understand exactly when that negative instance occurred, and to really be specific in fixing the problems. The VIP feature is really cool. I love the fact that people see when they attain status, and it might feel really cool and important for them. And I think what we're doing right now, what we're giving them, is something really compelling. Also, the people that are really close to getting status that don't quite have it yet also get a notification that if they come into the restaurant a little bit more, they're going to be able to achieve that status. I think the use of the technology is really brilliant, and I think it's exactly where we need to be. You know, people are online, people are using apps, people want things immediately. Carrying around an old loyalty card where you're punching things or swiping things, it's just not our reality anymore. Being able to sort of brainlessly use the program without even thinking about it is so brilliant. I love the fact that it's also really secure, and the fact that we can say this is not information that we're storing and you can still take advantage of the technology is also really positive. Being able to have customers come in, swipe their card, and immediately get points without even thinking about it is has been something that's been really great.